from Unit 8, Lesson 11 today. And I'm going to start with a game. I want to play Catch Me If You Can. I'm going to say the alphabet, and if you hear me mess up, you're going to say, stop, stop, you messed up. All right, I might need your help, but I think I know a lot of it. Can you catch me if you can? All right, watch. Okay, so those are all the letters that we learned. Wow, you guys are so smart. Please follow along with me. You can use your finger if it helps. All right, here I go. A, B, C, F, E. Oh, sorry. A, B, C, D, E, F, L. What comes after the F? G. H, I, J, K, L, M, R. Oh no. What comes after the M? N. N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, A. No, A doesn't come after U. What comes after U? V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my alphabet. I will never ever forget. Thanks for helping me.
All right, hello. We are going to get started with our green time. We're going to put sounds together using our blank cards to make a word. Now this time, we're going to listen for 3 sounds. We are going to need 3 blank cards. So listen carefully. You're going to hear 3 different sounds. The first word we will use today is fuse. 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 What sounds do you hear in that word? Let's first start with the first sound. What's the first sound you hear in the word fuse? Which letter makes that sound? F. We're going to put a blank card for the F sound. Now let's close our eyes and listen for what else sound is in that word. U. Did you hear the U sound? Let's put a blank card there for the U sound. So we have U. What sound goes at the end? The S sound. All right, we have 3 cards for 3 sounds. Let's say all the sounds together. U. And when you put all those sounds together, it makes a word fuse. So we have learned all of the vowels that are in the alphabet. Remember, the vowels are the letters that are the color red. And they're red because they're special, and they're special because we need a vowel to make a word. So if you can use this time to practice saying the vowels with me, that would be so awesome. When you see the letter, say the name. What letter is this? A is a vowel. A, E, I, O, and U. Let's say it all together one more time. A, E, I, O, U. Good work. We are going to say some words, and you are going to listen for the U sound. So I'm going to take the other vowels away, because we're only going to be listening for the long U sound in the words. Now, this is going to be tricky because the U sound can be anywhere in the word. It could be at the beginning of the word, it could be in the middle of the word, or it could be at the end of the word. If you hear a U sound anywhere in the word, then you're just going to make a U sound. You're just going to say U, because you can hear a U, okay? If you don't hear a U sound in the word, you're just going to thumbs down. All right, here we go. First word, uniform. Uniform. Do you hear the U sound in that word? U. Good job. Next word, hey. Hey. Do you hear the U sound in the word hey? Next word, T. T. Do you hear the U sound in the word T? All right, let's do 2 more words. January. Did you hear a U sound in that word? January. U. It's in the middle. All right, let's do another one. Cute. Cute. Did you hear a U sound when I said the word cute? U is in there. All right, you guys, I think that's all we have time for today. Let's see what's my favorite part of green time. It's time for us to read our short book. But before I get started, I just wanted to review the sight words and the pictures that we will see in our new book called The Pie. All right, so if you see the word, please say it. What word is this? Is. I'm gonna move a little faster this time. Are. My. The. And our new sight word starts with the F sound. Do you remember what it is? For. Good memory. All right, and then we have 3 pictures we need to remember the name for. What's the name for this picture? Apples. What's the name for this picture? Pie. And what's the name for this picture? Family. All right, you're gonna pull your book out of your pocket and we are going to read this book together. Press pause if you need to. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. The title of this book, put your finger on it, The Pie. Let's open up one page. Look over to the left, there's nothing there, so we're gonna move to the right. And we're gonna put our finger on that first word. Let's read it. The apples. Look at the picture, it matches the words. So you can use the picture to help figure out what the word might say if you forget. Turn the page, we're on page 4 now. Look at the picture, what is the boy doing? He's rolling up something. What do you think that might be? Let's move to the next page. Put your finger on the first word on the left. What sight word is that? The apples are, there goes a new one, for the pie, period. What's that period there for? What does that mean? It's the end of a sentence. Turn the page. On page 6 now. Looking at the pictures so they can help us figure out what's going on. Oh, look, they're sitting at a table. I wonder what they are waiting for. Move to the next page. Put your finger on that first word and let's read. The pie is for my family. Period. Oh, now I understand. The family is waiting for the pie. Let's turn to the last page. Looking at the picture. Let's read the last sentence. The pie. I love these books. That's all for us, guys. Now it's time for us to do the writing part of our day. We are going to focus on 3 different letters and the lines that are used to make those letters. Let's start with the letter G. Look at the capital G. What lines do you see makes a capital G? Do you see a big curve? Curve. And what kind of line's right here? That's a cross line. It goes across. Look at the lowercase g. What types of lines do we use to make a lowercase g? Next letter, the letter H. Ooh, look at the letter H. What lines do you see in the letter H? Do you see an up and down line? How many? What do we call the line that's in the middle? What kind of line is this? A cross line. Let's look at the lowercase h. I see an up and down line. And I even see a little curve there. Last letter is the letter I. Look at the different lines we use to make a letter I. I see an up and down line. And I see little 2 lines that go across at the top and at the bottom. You are going to pull out your page 125 out of your packet. And you will see the same letters on this page, a G, a H, and an I. Your job is going to be to circle the correct way to write each letter. You're going to study the lines, look very closely, don't let it trick you. Remember, some letters have different lines in them. Some letters have up and down lines, slants, across lines, curves, circles. You get to look and see which lines does a G, H, and an I have. Have fun with it. We will be reading a story today that has no pictures, so you know what that means. You will need to use your imagination. This story has so many words, see? And I'm gonna read the words to you, so I picked a very comfortable place to read my story. Maybe you should pick a comfortable place to listen to the story too. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. The title of this story is called How Horse Got Fast. Do you like horses? Do you think horses are fast or slow? Well, this story is about how a horse got fast. So let's listen. I'm going to read the entire story. Here we go. Long, long ago, horse was a very slow animal, and he wasn't at all happy about it. He wished he were more like eagle. Eagle races from mountaintop to mountaintop, but when he tried to pick up his feet, he could barely lift them. "You were just made funny," said Crow one day. "Your feet are too heavy. No wonder you cannot run." Horse did have heavy feet, but his heart was as light as a feather. "Someday I'll fly just like eagle," he told Crow. Crow nearly fell on her face laughing. "Don't be silly, Horse," she said. "Your feet are too heavy to fly. Everyone knows that." Horse knew Crow was right. "I wish someone would lighten my feet," he thought to himself. Just then, a soft voice blew in the wind. Horse looked up and saw the gentle face of Mother Earth. Her arms stretched out to greet him. "I have an important message for you," said Mother Earth. "You have feet as heavy as rocks, but your heart is as light as a cloud. You must drop the one and keep the other." "How can I do that?" asked the horse. "You will soon meet someone you can help," said Mother Earth. "Then you will dance with the wind." Horse wanted to learn more, but Mother Earth had places to go and things to do. When the next breeze blew in, she disappeared. So Horse went slowly about his way, lifting each foot and letting it fall with a thud. "Hey, watch where you're going," said a tiny voice. "Who said that?" said Horse, turning his head from side to side. Who said that? It was a tiny caterpillar, crawling just inches from one of Horse's huge feet. "Oh, don't worry, Caterpillar," said the horse, looking down. "I won't step on you." However, it took Caterpillar a long time to get out from under Horse's shadow. First, he moved his front feet, then he moved his back feet. Horse thought he would fall asleep from standing still so long. Finally, the caterpillar was safe. "Now, I must help you, Horse," said the caterpillar. "There's nothing you can do for me," said the horse. "I wouldn't be so sure about that," said the caterpillar. "You aren't looking at the real me, you know." "Who am I looking at then?" asked the horse. "I'm also known as a wind dancer," cried the caterpillar. The thought of a caterpillar dancing in the wind made Horse chuckle. "You and I are just who we are," Horse insisted. "You have lots of slow feet. I have 4 big, heavy feet. We're both in the same spot." The caterpillar raised himself up on his 2 back feet. He stretched as high as he could. "Do you know what time of the year it is?" he asked. "It's summer, of course," Horse replied. "So what?" Before Caterpillar could answer, he began changing. His soft, furry body started to twitch and throb. Soon as a pair of beautiful wings unfolded and a delicate butterfly appeared. Horse couldn't believe his eyes. Butterfly lifted his wings and flew up to Horse's face. "You have been so kind to me," Butterfly said to Horse. "Now I will do something kind for you." Then Butterfly flew off to the mountains where he found 4 magical stones. Soon he returned to Horse and placed a stone on each of Horse's feet. Horse felt his feet get very, very light. "I can dance!" Horse shouted. "Look at me! I can dance!" And with that, he sprang into the air and sailed off toward the sky. Then a voice out of nowhere spoke. "Horse, you have brought such joy to the world. From now on, all horses will have feet as light as yours." Horse beamed with joy. He leaped up to a cloud and kicked up his heels. Then he galloped off across the sky. From that day on, all horses have been light on their feet. No wonder their footprints in the sand look like 2 wings. Caterpillar, who is also a butterfly, the wind dancer, may have had something to do with that. And that's the end of How Horse Got Fast. What a cool story. What parts did you like? See you next time. Guys, red time is over. Now is blue time. And for blue time, you'll need to look at 2 pages from your packet. It's going to be page 127. And on this page, you'll see different animals, different characters that were in that story, How Horse Got Fast. So the character, horse, and then here is the eagle, and here is the crow. You're going to also need page 128 because it will have the rest of the characters from that story. Here you will see caterpillar and butterfly. you get to decide which character was your favorite. You're going to color that character. You can cut the character out and glue it on a separate sheet of paper. Then you'll add some background drawings to it. Maybe some trees, sunlight, some rain, whatever you want to put in the background of your picture, you'll add a background. Before I let you go, I wanted to teach you a little short song about horses, 2 horses, all right? It goes like this. 2 little horses on a summer day, 2 little horses coming this way. Gallop, gallop, trot, trot, happy to play. 2 little horses buck and sway. Lots of rhyming words, right? I'm gonna do it one more time. 2 little horses on a summer day, 2 little horses coming this way. Gallop, gallop, trot, trot, happy to play. 2 little horses buck and sway. You can pretend to be horses today. You can also have so much fun doing your drawings. So until we meet again, guys, that's all for today. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.